you for tuning into CWHipHop's Live Podcast. I'm your host, DJ Bank. Co-host here as always, I have Garke and Prizm.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up? What's good?
We also have special guest JayMob. He's in here for his interview, coming over from Eau Claire, you said, right?
Yeah, I'm living in Eau Claire, but I'm from Racine.
From Racine.
Racine, Wisconsin, 262.
Yeah, we're going to be interviewing him, getting to know all about who he is, what his music is, where he's going, all that good stuff. So, first up, we got the announcements here first. We have our Patreon listener shout out. Thank you, Danielle Garke, for your support each month to help us do these interviews, play the artist music on the live DJs each week. We do appreciate it. If you want to join that, go to patreon.com/CWHH. You can get a 10% discount on our merch as well. Once you sign that up, we'll send it over to you. We do have some new music to the station as well. Artist out of Madison, Wisconsin, STLE. He's got his music on the live DJ. Check him out on our CWHipHop.com/artist. We got links to his social, his music, and image of him as well. Some new music out of Wisconsin hip hop. We have Dustin Warbear with his song Crisis that is out now. Garke, you're releasing a song, I Can, that is coming out June 24th.
It's my turn.
Friday.
It's my turn to release
turn.
music.
How did it feel adding your song to your own?
I forgot it the first time.
Really?
I forgot it. Mason texted me on Facebook Messenger. He's like, "Where's I Can?" I looked at the list. I'm like, "Oh shit, I forgot to add it."
Yep.
We also have Philly with his song Broken Smile. That's coming out this Friday as well, the 24th. Sosa MGGM is releasing Don't Be Like That, coming out the 24th as well. Big Savo with Music Glass coming out this Friday too. KCSJ is releasing his EP on his birthday, June 25th. It is titled 19. He's turning 19, so that's why it's titled that. So check that out. Prizm, you're releasing a song, I've Been, that is coming out July 1st.
Yep.
And you performed that at a couple live shows recently.
I performed it twice, I believe. Yeah, I really love that song.
Yeah, it's a good song, so be on the lookout for that. We also have JD Makes Music with his song The Grind coming out the 1st of July as well. And Jacob Schultz releasing a project, Likely Unstoppable, coming out the 1st of July. We have a ton more over at our Instagram, CWHipHop. Garke, you do a great job of doing new music in Wisconsin that is out and upcoming as well. Releasing
Monday and
that every
Tuesday
Monday and
on the Instagram and the Facebook.
Yes.
I apologize for anybody who can hear the kids doing their weekly UFC match upstairs.
Right on schedule.
They're just training.
Sometimes.
They do their best to keep quiet, but we know that they're working hard. So.
I can relate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do MMA, do you not?
Maybe.
Maybe. He does MMA. I've seen it on your TikTok. Don't say maybe. You can't lie to me. I looked all up and down everything you did in the past 8 years today.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we'll uncover it in your interview.
We'll figure it out.
We're going to be getting into that shortly, but up next we do have Dustin Warbear July 6th. He's coming in for his interview 2 Wednesdays from now. A couple of concerts in Wisconsin. We have Saturday, July 9th at 7 p.m. Ace Wild, JD, SB Stevie, Prizm, and a ton of other artists are performing
16.
at the Cavalier Theater in La Crosse.
Oh, yeah.
We also have Friday, July 29th at 6:30 p.m. Cookies and Cream, bvnc, myself, JD, Don Pablo, Ace Wild, Prizm, Young Sage, and a couple others now we've added to that
Kay
list
and
as well.
Jacob Schultz.
Yep. We're performing at the Patriot Center in Rothschild,
That's
Wisconsin.
a big show.
It is. Tickets are on sale. If you want to support an artist and you want to support them directly, this is a great way to do it. Buy a
Tickets
ticket
are
from
also
them.
on sale for the July 9th show right now. You guys can go to the link in our bio, and the first link on our solo.to page is going to be buying tickets for the show in La Crosse. And you don't emphasize this enough, Jacob. This is like a festival. This is 2 different stages going on at the same time.
It is 2 stages.
All
yes.
Wisconsin artists, 2 different DJs. That's
gonna
gonna
be a
be
big
dope
show.
as fuck.
Yeah.
It's the Cavalier Theater, man.
Yeah,
we
we
were there
went there
once.
once.
It was.
We have a
that
small
little
venue,
stage was
so there's
nice.
a whole other side we
There was a
didn't
whole
see.
big stage.
Exactly.
I didn't even see
You
it.
saw online.
Yeah, there's pictures of
Yeah.
it, but
You
can look that up.
can view all those over at CWHipHop.com/concerts. We got links to those tickets for the July 9th show. It's got a picture of the flyer and then also links directly on Google Maps, so you can punch that in, see how far away you are from it, exactly where it is, so you can arrive there right on time. But that's all we got for announcements for CW Hip Hop here. Thank you guys for letting me ramble.
You always do. Don't
We
worry.
always do, yeah. We do have a question for our IGTV though. What is that this week, Garke?
The question this
Yeah,
week.
we're just
for
gonna announce it
IGTV.
here, so if you guys want to get your answers in, we'll give you a little bit of time here.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it later after the game, I assume, or what?
Yep, after the game.
Okay. So, who is a deceased artist you wish could make one more song? We got a lot of good participation on our live DJ.
We did.
So if
We
anybody else
appreciate it.
wants to get their answer in, go ahead and get your answer. We'll be raffling those. Well, not raffling them. We'll be talking about them and getting everybody's answers talked about as well. Right after we play our game of Who Said That?
Who said that? Who said that?
With our host, Prizm.
What's up?
Wow, sound more
Who
excited,
said
man.
that?
JayMob didn't seem very excited for this game in the beginning of the show.
Yeah, no, I'm not really
Speak your
going for the
piece, speak your
trivia
piece.
questions, man. I'm here to interview me, not fucking anybody else. Nah, it's all good though.
No, but it kind of gets into the mind of you, though. You know, we
Yeah.
might.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I got a few influences, but when it comes to like learning about artists and whatnot, like I try to keep it just as, you know, I try not to feed off any other artists, you know, I just want to stay genuine.
You don't want to rip somebody off of a style.
Yeah,
that
you know
you're-
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, but if y'all for the trivia questions, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's only gonna be 3 of them, I think, guys.
Yeah, we're just doing a
not
quick
too
round.
many this week.
Real quick, what are the rules one more time?
The rules are: one person gets asked a quote. They have the first guess to each part before the other 2 can answer. 2 guesses for each player. For the guess time, you have 1 minute and 30 seconds to guess the artist, track, and title, or track title, and then the year that it was released. And you get 1 point for each one guessed correctly.
And you're gonna say a quote, and then we gotta guess those 3 items from that quote of the song.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who's going first here?
Anyone wanna?
I mean, we always start with Jacob.
Yeah,
Might as
we'll
start with
just keep
Jacob.
the tradition going.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So the
once
first-
I guess either the artist, the track, or the year, it's open for you guys.
So say you know it, like right as he says it, and then he gets it wrong when he answers, you get to answer right away. Like whatever. So say you answered the artist, and you knew the artist,
he
you
got
get
it
to
wrong.
you get to steal that right away.
And then you're playing with all the other artists as well. We have a score for the guest in here. So real quick, what are the scores again?
The guests are winning, aren't they?
They're close. I think I'm winning.
Scores: Bank at 21, Garke at 13, and Guest at 16.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Shoot. What's the first one?
all right. So, missing every birthday anniversary. Yesterday, my mom's got out of surgery. Wasn't even in town. Shows and after parties all up and around. Finding out the news late. Imagine how that shit sound.
Give you a whole verse there. Jesus.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if I know
Christ.
it.
I gave a little bit bigger ones this time.
Is it J. Cole?
No.
Damn. Okay. You've been giving me a lot of those ones.
Wayne.
No.
He's looking up the lyrics right now on his phone. He's Googling it.
No clue.
No, I have no idea either, man.
No.
Is it an old Tupac?
No.
Biggie? Okay, there's my answers.
Yeah, I got a Kendrick. Then
No.
I'm trying to think of who's on
It
tour.
was Jeezy.
No, I wasn't getting that.
Mhm.
I'm not
Nope.
a Jeezy fan.
It was early Jeezy.
Wasn't gonna get that either.
Yeah, I don't even know the song then. It was in 2015?
No.
14?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you got a point there.
I got a point
Nice.
there.
There you go. There you go.
You got a guess on the song title? I don't know it.
I know like 3 Jeezy songs on top of my head, and it's like Me, Myself, and I.
Nope.
Fuck is the other one, man? I don't even know. What is it? JayMob, do you know any Jeezy songs?
Nope.
You don't listen to Jeezy?
Fair
I mean,
enough.
I've heard him, but I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I got
okay.
you.
Is it his feature on Logic's song?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Like,
don't
I have
know.
Okay,
no
it was
idea.
Opportunity Cost by Jeezy.
Yep, no.
Number 14.
Wouldn't have got that one. Alright, so 1 point here.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
1 point.
bvnc got one?
Garke, your turn.
Garke is yours.
Yeah.
What's he got?
Give it to me, man. I'll just guess.
Visualizing the realism of life and actuality. Fuck who the baddest. The person's status depends on salary.
Is that a Logic bar?
No.
Visualizing the life and actuality. I feel like I've heard that before, though, for sure. At least that beginning part.
Dude, I don't know. Say it one more time here.
Yeah, give us
Visualizing the realism of life and actuality. Fuck who the baddest. The person's status depends on salary.
You ever hear those bars before, JayMob?
No.
I don't know.
Dude, I'm drawing blanks.
He's got hard ones this week.
He does. He do. At least last week's were themed.
For real. What is it? I don't know.
It's Nas.
Yo,
Oh, okay.
I don't think I got that.
2005.
Oh,
No.
He's
Yeah, I'm just gonna
2004.
We're over a minute.
2007.
No.
95.
No.
Damn.
You got any guesses for year?
What was the question?
It was
Nas.
Nas.
Nas was the artist. What were the bars?
Visualizing the realism of life and actuality. Fuck who the baddest. The person's status depends on salary.
No clue, bro.
Do you want to guess a year at all?
Yeah, you can just throw out a couple.
92 year I was born.
Nope. You got one more.
93.
No, you guys went right around it. It was 94.
Damn.
Oh,
Alright.
Every time.
Wild guess.
Every time.
So is Nas, I'm guessing you're not going for song title.
I don't know.
You know what Nas song?
I don't think I do off the top of my head.
It was Life's a Bitch.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Alright, then it's your turn. So we got.
Let's go, JayMob. You got this.
Down, baby. Yo, street in a Range Rover, street sweeper, baby. Cock ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa. What? Listen
That's
to
Nelly.
a pound.
Alright.
You know it.
Take a puff,
See?
pass it to it now. It is
I know
Nelly.
that one for sure.
Do you know what song?
Oh shit, nah. I don't know.
Don't have a guess?
Uh-uh.
I think I do.
You give a guess just to unlock it, though.
Or
Like, what's a
you
Nelly
pass
song
it.
you know?
Down,
Go
down,
ahead.
baby.
No,
Street Sweeper?
no,
Let It Go.
no,
Down.
no.
Is it just Sweeper?
Cocoa Puff.
No, and no.
Damn.
It's Country Grammar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Country Grammar, damn it.
Should have said it right.
And then Year.
Yeah, hey, what happened to the phone? I
didn't know if I
could do it. I was trying to
mouth
Come, whisper.
Yeah, you can
He's shy of the
whisper.
camera. That's what it is. He's shy of the camera. He doesn't want to come whisper in your ear. That's fine.
Do you
That's
have a
fine.
guess on what
And then you got Year.
1999.
You
Oh,
can
he's got to get.
Oh shit, I forgot.
No,
Okay, 1999.
2002.
no. One more guess.
2001.
No,
2004.
no. One more.
2000?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Alright. That was a rough week. I did not know what to.
Come on, Mason.
BVNC got 2 points.
2 points? I think that puts me over 22 now.
And the guest, yeah,
Ah.
you're at 23. The guest got 1 point for 17, and Garke got no points. Staying
Reppin',
at
I'm
13.
repping. Yes, sir.
It
Let's
was-
go.
It was definitely a little
I'll make
bit
my
more of a
comeback,
rough
don't worry.
week, but
Alright, so I think I'm gonna host next week then, so I've been starting those up, so you guys better be ready.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Oh,
Alright.
you just won then?
I think I won, yeah, I
That's
finished with
what's happening.
23 points.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
crowning.
We'll have a
gives
better-
you the winner.
Better one next
Yeah,
week.
next one. You guys get to go again, so it'll be a rematch.
Jesus.
Alright, let's go back into our
Let's say that Nelly
IGTV
won
chat.
that with
We'll answer that
Okay.
question and all the answers we got with it.
So the question we had this week, once again, if you guys are answering this or want to answer this afterwards, if you guys listen to this on Spotify, you guys can scroll down and answer this in the poll underneath. Otherwise, we have a question every single week for our Instagram live chat. This week it was, who is a deceased artist you wish could make one more song? Eddie James says Juice WRLD, Big Fat Tony says Mac Miller, Exclusive says XX Tentacion, Fifi says Tupac, Albino Don says Pop Smoke, Boggs says Juice WRLD, Scoundy says Speaker Knockers, MKE Verified says Tupac, Swagged Out says Tupac, KCSJ says XXX Tentacion, Strive to Last Forever says Selena, Sosa MGGM says King Von, Wooski says Juice WRLD, Darren says Mac Miller, Joshua says Tupac, YMN says XXX Tentacion, JD Makes Music says Eazy-E,
It's a good answer.
Lil Fat
Hold this
Pat
one there.
says Lil Peep, and then Scoundy also said Lil Peep again at the end, dude.
Do we have a clear winner? Like
I did not mark it up, no. I think X, to be honest.
X or
X had quite a
Mac.
few. Mac had a few.
I think X, to be
Tupac
honest, is
was
the winner.
up there, but
To be
What'd
honest
you have
with
for yours, Prizm?
I had Pop Smoke. I just think he got taken away from us way too soon and had a lot more inside that he could let out. And it's sad to see him go so early. So
Yes. Yeah.
What about you, BBNC?
I went with Nate Dogg, just being he's a G-Funk artist. I think he was taken from us too early. He was still evolving that sound a bit, so I want to hear one more from Nate Dogg. What do you got for yours, Garke?
I said Mac Miller because that's just a big influence of mine, and that's kind of his death had a big impact on me. So
It did. Yeah, that was one of the first celebrity deaths that really kind of hit me.
exactly. What about you, JayMob?
Nipsey Hussle, continue the marathon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Keep hustling.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate all you guys' answers. We
We
got
had a lot of
of them.
participators this
lot
week.
of them early.
Might
too.
just have to
That's
start
pretty
tallying other names off, like putting Juice WRLD down and then start putting tallies next to
It's
it. or
nice
something
though
like that.
that we like say who also said
Yeah,
against it, though.
just shouting them out.
Yeah,
You know what I
shouting
mean?
them out,
I
immortalizing
understand,
them on the
I
show.
understand. I got you.
All right,
But
well,
now
that's all we
now
got.
it's
So I think
time.
it's time for the interview. Are you ready?
Yeah. Ready,
Alright.
let's get it.
Have you seen one of these interviews before?
Yes.
Yeah? Watch the whole thing and everything?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you kind of know what to expect. Then Ty does great on these
Right off the bat,
questions.
welcome, first of all.
For sure.
I'm glad you guys were able to make the drive, and you said from Eau Claire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was the drive?
Wasn't bad.
Yeah?
Easy.
I mean, it's kind of straight.
Yeah, I mean driving back home to Racine, it's like 4 hours, so like an hour and a half is
Yikes,
really
that's
not
shit.
much.
Have you ever been to Wassa before, like this area?
I've been here once. I came out here for a show, and they actually canceled it right before I was about to perform.
Where was the show at?
I couldn't even tell you, man.
Really?
I couldn't even tell you. It was a dope venue actually, and had two homies perform, and then I was supposed to go up, and the owner was like, "Yeah, no, we're ending it." But I mean, when I came, it was all love though. Like everybody that was there, they showed love and stuff. So
Okay.
Yeah, you set up in Wassa here?
Yep.
That might have been the Q&Z Center. Because I think after a couple of shows there, the venue owner was like, no, we don't want to do that anymore. So that might have been over there.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm still interested in doing the show though. You know, anybody.
I heard it was a dope venue, so that sucks, man.
That's for sure. It happens.
They just cut that shit off before you could. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
It's all good. You know, it happens.
So how you feeling though coming into this interview?
I feel good, man. I feel like I do want to talk about a lot, especially for Wisco, man, being a state where a lot of people think we're all about just cows and fucking, farmland
Cheese,
and whatnot.
Milk.
Coming from Racine, people don't really know. So, yeah, I'm ready for all the questions y'all got.
I think that's hilarious that you bring that up. We did a promotion post one time on Instagram, and a lot of the comments, like there was like 200, 300 comments or something like that. A lot of them were like, what do they rap about? Tipping over cows.
Yeah, exactly.
What do they rap about? Cheese.
Right.
Little mozzarella.
Maybe sometimes, for sure.
No, but I went along with the
Yeah,
joke
why
on all of
not?
them. Yeah, it was
Right.
good. It was good though. So how'd you come up with the name, JayMob?
Actually, my homies came up with the name. I got these two friends back home, Bank B and J.O. They're actually twins. They started the whole MGM movement. And it's crazy, actually. They drew. They're really good artists. They draw. And my name used to actually be Young J. It used to just be Young J. And I always had the J-A-Y. I don't know why. It just looked doper to me rather than just a letter J. And then they drew it one day because I was kind of part of a clique called Mob or whatever. And they just put JayMob and they wrote it JayMob on a piece of paper. It was dope to me, so it just stuck. Ever since then, that's what everybody called me.
Is that Mob, that logo that you have with this guy in the ski mask?
Yeah.
Does that come from that?
No, it didn't really come from that, but I mean, it definitely relates.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
When you started making music, did you have any expectations or goals that you wanted to kind of achieve, or?
I mean, yeah, for sure. When I first hopped on the mic, I already knew. I was like, damn, this is what I want to do. When I heard my voice through the headphones, that was when I knew for sure this is what I wanted to do. And then when I started reaching people in high school, they heard of the first song I ever did. It was called Cinderella or some shit. And people just attracted to it. And that's just kind of how it started.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually a slow song, which is crazy because most of my songs are super gangster, drill type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So ever since then, I just keep pushing with it.
So what you're saying is you're versatile.
For sure.
You can do it all, man.
Big time.
And I definitely heard that listening to your music. So how long ago did you start making music, and what would you say inspired you, or who maybe inspired you to start?
Man, honestly, probably I could say Eminem, Ludacris, SPM. If you're talking about mainstream, but really I kind of just inspired myself. I was really shy to get in the studio at first when I was 16, 17 in high school. The homie had a studio. We'd always go over there and they'd be like, man, get in, record. And I'd be like, nah.
Not peer pressure.
You know what I'm saying? And then finally they're like, man, if you want to come over here, bro, you got to record. So I'm like, all right.
You can't come over no more unless you
Right,
learn
exactly.
it.
So I'm like, all right. So I hopped in there. And when I heard my voice through the headphones, it was just I just knew it. Just got them feeling and made a track, wrote a whole song, and shit. The rest is history, for sure.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, it's still history in the making, even.
Yeah, facts.
So I wouldn't even say it's history yet. So if you could choose any Wisconsin artist right now to collaborate with, who would it be?
That I haven't collaborated with, or you're saying
Sure.
Yeah, you get your eyes on one, or if you want to list off ones you have.
Shit, if you want to collaborate with another one again,
shoot, man, there's so many.
There are a lot.
So many.
More than we thought there ever would be.
Noah Estrada is one that I've been trying to work more with. He's really popping in Eau Claire right now.
Okay.
My homie Elon over here, Scotty Benz, they're the main three right there. But there's definitely tons of Wisconsin artists. It's crazy how much talent is out here that people don't even know
Definitely.
about. So
They need recognition, man.
yeah, for sure. I mean, even Prizm over here, I heard his bars.
He's okay.
Dang, shots. But yeah, for sure.
Can't let his head get too big, you know what I mean?
Right.
So what artists over your lifetime? I know you kind of already listed off Eminem and No, Nelly, you said right, or what is it?
SPM.
SPM.
Yeah.
Just any biggest influences that you had. I know you've already listed those up. Do you have any that any other ones that come to mind?
Not really, man. I'm not really like a big like hip hop head, to be honest with you. It sounds crazy, but like, you know, I'm all for hip hop. It's just I never really like got in depth with other artists because I wanted to stay like true to what I rap about. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you listen to another artist so much, you start like rapping like them. It seems like, you know what I'm saying? So like you can't really put me in a category where like, oh, JayMob sounds like this artist. It sounds like I feel like I just sound like me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really don't listen to too many. I really like the Migos. You know, I like Lil Wayne, artists like that. I grew up in high school listening to, but other than that, not too many.
So if you didn't listen to much hip hop, what other genre did you listen to, and who in that genre?
When I grew up, my mom listened to a lot of '90s music, like Stevie B.
Okay.
I don't know if you know who that is. Cher, like singers like that.
Okay.
NSYNC, believe it or not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You know, just stuff like
okay.
real poppy music. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So stuff like that. But
Okay.
yeah, for sure, disco type music.
Disco? Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
So what do you think you'd be doing right now if it wasn't for music?
Man, shit, I'd be in the streets for sure. Yeah,
Yeah?
I'd be in the streets on some dumb shit. Yeah, music kind of saved my life.
Okay.
For sure. Kind of got me out the streets and made me realize, like, you know, it's either this or that, you know, so.
That's
Yeah,
good.
you kind of hear that
Yeah.
in your new project, Homesick.
For
There's
sure.
a little bit
Oh,
of that
100%.
influence in there.
Yeah, you know.
Do you have any other like passions outside of music otherwise?
Yeah, I used to skateboard a little bit. My other passions, really just being a family man. There's other ones I can't think off the head right now. Like I'm a welder. People don't know that. I used to be a mechanic. My cars, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of into cars, kind of a car head.
What's your favorite car? Dream car.
Dream car?
Yeah, which one you want?
I don't know, there's a lot. I really want a Hellcat though. I've always wanted a Hellcat.
Yeah, hell
Yeah, I don't know. I've
Okay,
always
so
wanted
pretty
a
badass.
Dodge
I'm not gonna
Hellcat.
lie. They do.
For sure.
They do be badass.
But a Jeep SRT maybe, something crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I like Jeeps.
Yeah, I'm not really a big foreign guy. I don't know why. I like American
It's
muscle.
like American made.
American
Yeah.
Okay.
Muscle is
Good way to go, too.
For sure.
So, to our knowledge, your first track was dropped 8 years ago on SoundCloud, September 29th, 2013, called Straight Bars.
Dang.
First off, how old were you when you wrote this? And secondly, was there anything before this? Because it sounds like you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah. Shit, I don't even remember how old I was. But I was definitely in my teens. I was staying at my grandma's house. What was the second part, you guys? What did you say?
Was there anything you've ever done before that? Like, I mean, did you ever practice before that song or anything like that? Because, like, you were confident on the mic and everything.
Shit. Not really. I mean, like I said, once I hopped in the studio, that's when I was like, alright, I need to get a studio. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up buying a Bluebird mic, actually, saving up a bunch of money. And then I had this homie I met at a party named Guapo the Shooter, the one that I seen on your flyer. And we ended up linking up. He's like, man, I could produce you. I can like get you, you know, get a song out for you. I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know, he wrote a verse, and I was like, damn, that shit's hard. So I gotta go hard. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote it. He's like, I'll mix this for you. Mixed it for me, and that's where it all started, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And like I said, it sounded like you have been doing it, so it's like, I don't know.
It kind of came natural.
Like,
Yeah.
just
I kind of had a
natural
lot more
ability.
shit to rap about too, though. You know, when I was like in the streets, there was like crazy shit to rap about like all the time.
Yeah.
Like, some shit going on. I'm like, oh damn, I'm gonna rap about it.
Hell yeah.
You know, now it's like I'm kind of taking a break because like I gotta live life and write about some shit. But yeah, for sure, man.
So for this first song, what did the recording studio consist of? Like, what did I assume it was in Guapo's studio, right?
No, it was actually in mine.
Oh, okay.
He brought his laptop. I think I only had
Okay.
the mic and like some speakers, like you guys. Those little,
What kind of mic were you
six
using to do the Jeep?
The Bluebird.
The Bluebird?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then there's like some little Logitech speakers, little computer. It's like all we really needed, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? And then yeah, that
Were
was
you like
really hot.
in a corner kind of?
It was in my grandma's upstairs apartment in a little ass closet.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell
For
yeah.
sure, you know what I'm saying?
Use all the space, whatever space you need.
For
just
sure,
fit it
yeah.
in. Yeah.
I think I even had some soundproof. Like bought some soundproof, put it in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the panels.
Yep,
Yeah, I got
sure.
you.
Do you remember what kind of DAW it was? Were you using like Audacity, Logic?
I started on Audacity, but it didn't really work
So all the legends
that
start.
well. So
Yeah.
I think Guapo downloaded Cool Edit. I don't know if anybody heard of that.
Never heard of
That's a new
Cool
one.
Edit.
It's
Yeah,
called
that's
Cool
a new
Edit.
one for sure.
Yeah. And then we use Mixcraft. I use
Mixcraft, yeah.
Yeah. Now I use like Reaper and whatnot.
Okay.
And, the homies use Fruity Loops and Pro
That's what we
Tools.
use.
You know, all
Yeah.
the shits.
So then your next few tracks came out in the next month in October. Starting October 15th, 2013, you had Fuck Y'all. October 22nd, 2013 was OTS. Then to finish it off, October 29th, my birthday actually. I was 13 years old when you brought this song out. I released Still Hatin'.
Yeah.
And these 3 tracks were a part of a playlist on your SoundCloud, also from 8 years ago, called MGM Squad Shit, which looks like some sort of like collab album with like
Yeah.
Guapo de Shuda, Lil Terrence, Geo Gang Pull Up, Cello, and CEO. And they were like Street Code maybe or something like that.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that?
That shit goes way back, man. For sure. It was like I was really out there in the streets, man. We was out there every day. That was like the dream, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really know too much of the business side of it, like, you know, how to really promote. We didn't know how to advertise ourselves. It was just like a dream, like, oh, we're rappers. We're going to keep posting on SoundCloud. One day we're going to wake up and it's going to be. So
That can happen.
Right, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really have much money, really good budget, and yeah, we just kept grinding with it, you know, listening to different beats. Homies would come over, like, hey, I got this beat.
Where would you find the beat? Did you have a producer? Or,
YouTube, man.
Yeah.
YouTube all day, for sure.
YouTube's a great place to
Stealing
find
them
beats.
hoes. For sure. That's how I started.
Jesus. So what are some things that you've had to overcome to get to where you are today?
Overcome as in, like, what you mean, university?
I mean, anything that you think that might have, you know, been an obstacle in your life or in music or whatever
Something
it may
that
be?
like you were having.
You know, like being from Racine, if anybody knows, like, you know, it's rough over there. You know, there's a lot of gang violence, a lot of people getting murdered. You know what I'm saying? Drugs, pretty much everything you can think of. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of see myself going down that route, like, you know, damn, either I'm gonna end up dead or I'm gonna end up in prison. My dad was in prison since I was 1 year old. He did like 27, 28 years. You know, and I kind of just see myself going down that same path. You know, I had a lot of alright influences. You know, they taught me, you know, street smart and whatnot. But it was like, I knew one day, like even in that song where I was like sitting on my grandma's porch watching the train go by, it was like I knew it was like more to that, you know what I'm saying? It's like more to the streets and just being out there every day, you know, waiting for some dumb shit to happen. And my stepdad, shout out my stepdad, he got family out here, and he was just like, one day he just told me, he was like, hey man, I hear what's going on, I want you to come out here, change your life, see what it's about. And that's just kind of how it happened. You know, I took a big step, just kind of left everything behind when I was 21. Just came out here and changed my whole life. Luckily, I met some super dope music heads. Shout out Scotty Benz, and yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying the next year after that, you kept up the grind and kept working with the homies and with the team.
Yeah.
The next few tracks you had, you featured a lot of them, like January 28th, 2014, with the Squad, dropped with Bub G and M1.
Yeah, that's my uncle.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
that's
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Bub
Fuck
G,
yeah.
shout out Bub G. Yeah. He's like, it's like, man, he taught me everything for real. Like back home, he showed me the way. And then M1, he's the homie too. Shout out homie. He's from Cali. He was kind of a producer too. He would bring us in the studio. You know, just a little booth he had. You know, we just did the thing, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And then February 2nd, 2014, Trippin' dropped, and it was engineered by T.
That's Guapo.
That was Guapo?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what he used to go by.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
February 16th, 2014, No Breaks, and it was mixed by Lovato 808.
Yeah. Shout out YJ too. All racing artists.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. There we go. See, you guys are working together, right? That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything else you could tell us about this? Were these like your team at the time? Was this what people you worked with?
It was kind of how the MGM shit started, and OTS was just kind of our little group. You know, whenever you had some homies together, but oh, what's our little clique? This is our little clique. OTS, MGM. You know, every day we just kind of got at it. You know what I'm saying? That's it, really. You know, there wasn't really no like really big methodical, you know, strategy to it. It was just like, let's find a beat, let's just go. You know what I'm saying? Smoking, fucking drinking, vibing. That's just how it came about.
For a listener who doesn't know, what is MGM?
Money Gang Music.
Money
you know.
Gang Music.
It started as Mexicans Get Money, but I kind of we wanted it to, be for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Just not fucking make it a race thing. So, we spread it out. Money Gang Music, Money Gang Movement, Money God Music, any of them things. But really, I'll be honest, like, we can't really solidify it because as a LLC, because everybody knows MGM.
There's already another one.
You know what I'm saying? So, until
you
then,
might be able to do something else, like put periods in between the
Yeah, for sure. But right now, I'll be pushing my name. JayMob is kind of my brand, so
yes, yeah,
for sure.
Do you still work with some of these artists?
That's the crazy part, man. Is like we were really strong for a while in racing, and a lot of the homies went to prison. A lot of the homies kind of stopped rapping, and I kind of took it as my own, kind of ran with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you. So February 19th, 2014, With Me dropped on SoundCloud, and this track seemed to get more traction than the previous ones. Did you do something different with that guy?
Which track?
With Me. Like With Me, I assume.
Yeah, that track was actually some crazy shit happened to me one day at a mall, and it was kind of like a diss track in a way.
Okay.
Just dropped it, boom, and but yeah, that's just real old too. But yeah, that was kind of me trying to display my, bars as a kind of a rap battler type shit. But I'm really not a rap battler, but if it came down to it, for sure.
Okay. We should start a CWHipHop rap battle. Try to get some people in on it.
Yeah,
I know Bully Danny's a big rap battler.
Bully Danny would kill it.
That'd be interesting. Unfortunately, though, for 2014, you only dropped 3 more songs. March 14th, Spilt Rosé with Bank B and Cello and Bandana.
Yeah.
April 2nd, simply titled Bars. And on the same day, you had Keep Calm, which all were getting really good engagement. Then you took a break until December 17th, 2016, what caused like the 2-year stoppage.
I don't really know, man. I think it was that time span. I don't even remember, man. There was a lot of times back home where I kind of just like stopped making music. We were just like, just on some gang shit, I guess. On some street shit, just living life, I guess. It wasn't really much, because like I said, with the music, we didn't really have like a set goal. You know what I'm saying? It was just like we rappers, we rap when we want to type shit. Now it's like a career.
I was gonna say it's like a hobby back then.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I
take it way more serious now than I used to.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Did you think that maybe after that break you started taking it a little bit more seriously? Because, once you did come back from that break, December 17th, 2016, you dropped 6 tracks on the same day. All produced by Northern Noise. You had Bars number 2, Freestyle, No Time, Who's to Say, and Even Though, and Country Livin'.
Yeah. That was actually when I first moved out here. I was living in a trailer park in Osceola with my stepdad. Just left racing, and I remember just laying there like, man, what the fuck am I gonna do, man? Like, I'm just gonna live out here and just be a nobody, And I'm like, nah, I gotta keep pushing with this rap shit. And I didn't even know nobody, so I just literally wrote. I was just writing music, sitting on the couch, and I knew like, all right, one day I'm gonna see somebody, I'm gonna meet somebody, and I ended up, it was like crazy because I ended up getting a haircut in like Eau Claire. It was the first time I went to Eau Claire. I'm like, I need a good haircut. And Osceola was definitely not the place.
Yeah, I feel you. It's hard to find a good barber, man.
Yeah. So I went out there and I met Scotty. He's actually a barber.
Okay.
And he introduced me to some other artists that introduced me to Jordan. And, he was like, this is my services, woo-woo. And I freaking linked up with him. He sent me back the tracks and I was just like mind blown. Because I had never heard no real producer like make my music that way. And when I heard it, I was just like this is it. Like, bro, put me on the fucking path of like,
fuck yeah.
Like, I know, like, all right, this is time, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shout out Jordan, shout out Northern Noise for doing that for me. And ever since then, I just keep going to bro and working with other producers too, obviously. But, yeah, man, it's been great since then.
Hell yeah, man. And because then in 2017, you came with a more consistent drop rate, kind of spreading them out throughout the year with 5 tracks, dropping Myself, June 13th, 2017, All I Know, August 11th, 2017, then through October 26th, came up November 8th. What can you tell us about the full year back after that long break? Did you have anything stories or anything that happened then?
Yeah. I was kind of with a rap group for a little bit in Eau Claire. I was with them, kind of rocking with this little clan or whatever, and Jordan was with us too. And we just were going hard as fuck, man. That whole year we were just going on tour. I'm talking about like
Was it Throttle
shows.
Clan?
Yep.
Okay, I saw that on your Instagram. Okay.
Yeah. So I was rocking with them for a while. Things didn't really work out, but shout out them. Shout out bro. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot just being with them. You know what I'm saying? And doing the thing, going on tour and whatnot. But it kind of taught me better too. Like okay. Like being an independent artist is gonna make you grow even faster, show you things that you didn't know. So it's got its ups and downs with that. But yeah, it came up as a me and Jordan song. I think that was our first track we ever did. And it's been dope.
No, you said you did a tour. Was it just like around the state there, around Eau Claire?
I was just kind of like a tag along with Jake Lacoste on Cryptic Wisdoms tour.
Okay.
Lacoste.
Yeah.
I think Jake Lacoste. I think I know that
Big
name.
Wisconsin artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Went on tour with them. Got to see a whole lot. We started from like New Mexico and went up.
Oh, damn.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
drove to like different cities.
Hell yeah.
I was kind of like the camera guy, merch guy, and shit. Kind of just helped along the way, but also had a feature and whatnot. But yeah,
I
it
was
was
just
a
saying, I
great
saw you on
experience.
stage for sure in some of the pictures, so you were
Yeah.
definitely doing something.
For sure.
Other than holding the camera
Oh,
and
yeah.
holding down the fort of the
Gotta be
merch
doing
store.
something, man. Can't just be-
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome, bro. That's fucking dope. What
For
was
sure.
which state did you went to on that tour was probably the best one in your opinion? What was your
The
favorite?
best one?
Yeah.
Probably Colorado.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
sure.
got it. Where did you go in Colorado? What was the venue? Do you remember?
It was in Greeley. I think it might have been the Moxie. I think
Okay.
I think it was like the Moxie Theater.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
fucking huge. Greeley,
Everything in
Colorado.
Colorado is fucking massive, man.
Yeah, it was super dope.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. That probably had been a crazy experience. Like you said, you probably learned a shit ton.
Yeah, one of the best for sure.
Hell yeah.
So, do you think you found your sound, or are you still developing it or finding it?
That's a good question. I feel like I'm still trying to find it in a little bit of a way. The homies, obviously, they're dope at what they do. But I feel like every artist, until they hit that breaking point where it's like, oh, what I'm saying, I really got through, you're kind of searching for that sound still. So, yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
For sure.
How long do you think you've worked on it up until this point? Do you think you've still been developing it day by day, or?
I feel like I have the sound.
Okay.
I feel like it's just a point of when one of these tracks are gonna really hit. You know what I'm saying? And
Of
really do
course.
its thing. And I've never been one to like pay for a lot of promotion. I know a lot of people believe in it, and like it probably does work for a lot of artists. But I feel like also every artist has their own way of having a breakthrough. So just kind of going with the flow.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
So then now, it's January 5th, 2018, and you drop a remix of Betrayed
Yeah.
by Lil Xan, which at the time was a poppin' song. This was the SoundCloud rapper era. After dropping it, it got 18.6K streams. And firstly, what made you remix the song, and did you expect it to be received so well?
No, I didn't actually. And honestly, when I first heard the Lil Xan song, like I thought it was dope and whatnot. But I was like, damn, another Hispanic, Latino artist coming through. And I'm like, man, I felt like I was doper than him. To be honest with you, I was like, bro, I'm doper than Lil Xan. So like, I like the beat, and I just fucking remix some shit. Bro hopped on the mix, and it just popped. And like one day I woke up and the streams was like going up.
Fuck yeah.
So.
So was it worth it then?
Definitely.
Does it ever make you want to do like more remixes in the future maybe?
Yeah, it does. Like I did a Drake remix right after, and it didn't do as many for whatever reason. But I mean, yeah, it does. I'll probably do an EP one day, like straight remixes. Kind of one of my goals.
That'd be kind of dope.
But,
It's like some Joyner Lucas type
Right,
stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mixtape's a good way to get some exposure to
For sure.
finding a familiar beat and just tearing it up. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another good way to get a lot of eyes on you.
Definitely.
Because everybody knows the beats, and then they start hearing it, they're like, oh damn.
I
And
think
then-
Tory
and then they're
Lanez did that too.
Yeah, definitely. They stick around to see what you got on the beat. And
Yeah.
if you bring it, then they're like, damn.
Right.
Alright.
He's on the mainstream level type shit.
Exactly. So fast forward then to 2019, you started posting your music to Spotify now.
Yeah.
With your song For the Night, first releasing on SoundCloud May 14th and 4 days later on Spotify. What influenced you to start posting on Spotify, and why have you chosen not to post like some of your older music onto Spotify?
That's a good question too. For the night, I think it was like one of my tracks where I actually like went and found somebody that could make beats. Like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my SoundCloud beats, you know, I just fucking snatched off YouTube, and you know, the homies put me on like, hey man, I got some guys that make beats, and I think it was El Mari, bro put me on El Mari, and I bought a beat off him, ripped it real quick, and I was like, damn, this is dope, this is 100% organic, you know what I'm saying? And the homies are like, bro, put that shit on Spotify, bro, like, you know, you're gonna make money off it, you know, more people are fucking with it. So I did that, put it on Spotify, and shit, since then I've been rocking with Spotify, and that's why I waited until I had, you know, a whole project that really dropped. So
I understand that.
Yeah,
I understand
for
that.
sure. But I definitely waited too long.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Honestly, a lot of people did, man. Don't worry, a lot of people did.
For
A
sure.
lot of people don't even know they can just put it on Spotify. Like now it's kind of
Yeah,
raised on
like it's so easy.
almost thought you had to have a label to get it on there. Like,
Well, you do
there's-
gotta have own rights to the shit too.
Yeah, you gotta
know what
own
I'm
it.
saying? Or at least
but,
have leases.
DistroKid, there's
to
no
your
services.
beats.
It's really easy.
Yeah, for sure. So
Do you use DistroKid or what service do you use?
yeah, I use Distro.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'd say
BeatStars also.
Beats,
Hey,
for the
BeatStars?
beats, that's what we use.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. You can literally type anything into that search bar, and
Yeah.
it just
I swear by
beat pops up.
BeatStars.
Shout out Elon for putting me on that also.
Yo,
Hey,
BeatStars is
yeah,
great.
yeah.
I'm down.
For sure.
Now we're gonna fast forward again to September 11th, 2021, and you posted what looks like a SoundCloud exclusive project called Mobtality,
Yeah.
with 11 tracks such as Intro, Lighthouse, Prodigy, Street Code, Dedicate, Show Me, Worse featuring Giovanni, Bruh, I'm Paid, Hood Stories, and Facts. And that was your only feature, by the way, Giovanni. So was that like special? Did you really just want to get him on there? Like you had no other features, or?
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't have many other features. It was only artist I was really rocking with at that time.
Gotcha.
And yeah, man, shit, since then it's just been honestly that mixtape was kind of just been sitting there because not long after is when I dropped the album. I didn't really push it too hard, but that definitely was a mixtape that I felt good about. And yeah,
Is it gonna make its debut on Spotify?
maybe.
Maybe.
It might. You know. It takes a lot of work because you got to go back and make sure you know own the beats, man. That's just
No, that's
important.
facts.
Yeah,
That's
that's
just
true.
important.
Yes, yeah.
You know, I ain't trying to get flagged. I ain't trying to be one of those rappers. So.
Get
Right.
your fucking whole
Shit
account
taken down,
deleted.
right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Honestly, fuck that, man.
No.
That's a whole ordeal. You gotta then it's just email after email, call
Right.
after call to nobody.
Or just getting your shit taken down.
Exactly. So, is there any song in particular from the project Mobtality that you think represents who you are, and maybe the listener should seek out after this interview?
Prodigy.
Prodigy.
For sure, that was probably one of my most heartfelt pain songs. Kind of getting into depth of, you know, how I grew up and whatnot. So for sure,
Got you.
So go check out Prodigy after this.
Fuck yeah.
yeah, appreciate it.
If you go back in time and help yourself in this first project, is there anything you would have done differently?
But homesick or
No,
Mobtality.
not really, man. That was like my last mixtape where I was like, I'm gonna just like do some, you know, me shit, you know, some JayMob, you know, drill, you know, that's how I started, you know what I'm saying, straight gangster rap. The album was totally, you know, like real, you know what I'm saying, like not saying that the mixtape wasn't, but you know, just showing my bars and whatnot. So yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is that? How you like would you describe your music, the music that you make? It's just like
Yeah,
gangster
like
type shit.
originally, yeah, it was like
Okay.
drill, because I kind of was inspired by like Chief Keef and Lil Durk and them too, which I didn't mention, but you know, growing up in Racine, that was real close to home.
Oh, yeah.
So you know, that shit really inspired me. But other than that, yeah, the album inspired, you know, just how I felt and about home. So
I got you. Fast forward once again, and you got your debut album, April 19th, 2022, Homesick, 50 minutes long, 16 tracks, Never Left Anymore, Way Too Long, Pain Inside, Through Hell, Jag, Better at My Worst, Duce,
Yep. do so.
Hot Box, Hurt So Bad, History, Tonight, Colossal, Goat, and Fuck You Mean, and Homesick. Is there a story behind what inspired this album?
just being from Racine, man, making it out. To be honest, shit, not a lot of people back home make it out. they're still, you know, in the streets or don't have an opportunity to get out, you know. So, you know, maybe this could be a message for the homies back home, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's a bigger world out there, you know what I'm saying, more than just what's over there. And but yeah, man, that definitely inspired everything. When I left there, it was like, man, like, I still feel homesick, but at the same time, it's like I can't go back and live that life again, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Now, are there 3 songs off of this project that you would want the listener to go listen to first? Obviously, listen to it top to bottom, but what 3 songs would you want to put the listener onto first?
For the album?
For the album Homesick.
Never Left, Homesick, and probably Anymore.
Anymore?
Yeah.
Those are 3 good songs. Yeah,
And
definitely
Anyone's got a
check those
music
out.
video out too, right?
Yeah, yep,
Yeah,
Anymore
that's the
does.
most recent one you got.
No, Bars for is. It's a SoundCloud song. Yeah. These dollar.
Oh. Did I not see
Missed
that
one.
on YouTube?
You
Oh
might-
my.
Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel.
Ah.
It
Alright.
just dropped.
I went.
Yeah.
Did it like just?
dropped? Yeah.
Because I went to your videos and that. Okay.
Yeah, it's on there.
Alright.
All right.
For sure.
Damn it.
It's all good.
Do you have any stories from making this project at all? Like anything went on behind the scenes?
Honestly, a lot of the tracks were made years ago. Like
Really?
like I kind of picked them out of the vault type thing. It wasn't just like, oh, boom, 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 in order thing. It was like I took a lot of them and then, you know, had to finish them. Or, oh, this track has an open verse. Let me send it to the homie. So a lot of people don't know. It's kind of progressed through the years. You know, all them tracks. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess how many years would you say from the first track to when you just put it out?
I think the oldest song on there was History, and that was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. No, I wouldn't have put that together. Listening to it, it sounds like you might have made it just last year or something.
Right.
So that's really cool that it all works well together.
Heck yeah, man. Got a lot more coming.
I believe that.
I can't wait to hear it, man.
Yeah.
So for this recent album, though, what did your current studio setup look like then? What does it consist of now? I'm sure you got some upgrades in there now.
Yeah. I kind of been switching it up. I had I think. Do you remember what that mic was called, bro? I don't
The
remember.
Vantone CK
Yeah.
C6.
The audio engineer will always know what the mic is called.
Yeah, it was like
Trust
an
me.
Avantone. Well, he modded it for me actually.
Oh,
Yeah, it was an Avantone, and he put a mod in it. It was
Mike
like,
Hart's capsule.
Yup, super dope. Some shit I never seen or you could even do before.
I didn't know you could do
Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's news to me.
Yeah, it was
Never
crazy.
seen it done.
It made amazing sound. And then you know, I bought like fucking 50 panels, soundproof panels. I got a monitor hanging up right on my wall with my computer, HDMI, so I can use both screens. I got some nice JBL Professional. I got a pretty decent setup. He's got some big shit coming. Northern Noise got a big studio coming out to Eau Claire.
Okay.
So be ready for
Like
that.
you're opening a studio?
Yes.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
It's
Let's go.
gonna be one of the
Cool.
dopest shits they seen yet for sure. But yeah, man. Other than that, I kind of just use it to record. I'm not really much of a producer. Never really been. So yeah, I leave it up to the homies to do that shit for sure. But I make sure my equipment's always updated. I just got a Apogee Duet. I was using the Scarlett. Got a compressor. So yeah, man. Constantly.
Are you ever on the DAW? Are you ever on the computer at all?
Yeah. I use
Which DAW do you prefer?
I use Reaper right
Reaper
now.
now. Oh, yeah, you
it's
just said
it's
before,
free.
yeah.
But I'm looking into doing either Fruity Loops, maybe Pro Tools, depending on.
I felt it's definitely worth it in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot
just
to
a lot of
learn.
learning.
for sure.
Yeah.
But you know,
You got a certain process when it comes to making your music at all?
as in process.
I don't know. Some people meditate. Some people
Shit,
drink
I mean, I
water.
used to
Some people
smoke.
sleep before.
When I
Okay.
used to smoke hella weed.
Okay. Yeah.
Hella weed.
I got you.
Now I don't really smoke as much anymore. But yeah, I mean, I got sometimes I just gotta have the juice. I gotta drink a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It really all depends. Like, gotta catch a vibe. It's all about the vibe. So.
Of course.
Do you
Yeah.
write in the studio, like when you sit down, or do you like as you go through your day, you're like, I got a bar, listen to a beat throughout the day?
I usually write in the studio, or once in a while, you know, I'll be like in the car, you know, hear a beat or something, or think of some catchy shit, and I'll just like start a bar,
Yeah.
and then I'll work on it later, or you know, sometimes I even go a cappella, and I'll just like until I find a beat, and then go like that. So
Have you ever written like a verse or a couple bars and had a producer make a beat around that?
No, never
No?
done that.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Yeah,
I'd be
That'd
curious
be
to
dope
see what
though.
some of
I'd be down to do that. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to find like
It is kind of hard to find
producers that are gonna sit in the studio with you and actually like create from scratch. It's kind of hard to find that.
I think
but
the best way to do it is find a song that you like. Just find a mainstream beat, find out the BPM, and then just make a song to that beat. Take your vocals off of it and give it to somebody. Give it to a producer. Let them know the BPM. Boom, they can make a beat out of it. They don't,
Right,
you don't
right.
have to be. You don't have to be in the studio with them. You know what I mean?
that'd be crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does a day in the life of JayMob look like?
Man.
Just an average day, yeah.
To be honest, it's a lot, man. I'm kind of all over the place, man. I'm a welder. Like I said, I do MMA now. I do Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Wing Chun. It takes a lot of time out of my days.
I believe that.
Plus, I got a son, you know what I'm saying? I got a family, got a girl back home. You know, just trying to balance life, you know what I'm saying? Doing all that stuff. You know, maintaining the rap career and just all that, man. It's a lot. But definitely figuring it out step by step. And yeah, man, just keep pushing.
Yeah, it just takes time to find that balance.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when you're juggling so much. Like,
Right,
you got
right.
a lot going on.
Yeah.
What would you want the listener to take away from your music?
Take away? I'd say take away, like, I guess the old me, you know what I'm saying? Like my music is still, you know, it's me, but I'm definitely a changed man, you know what I'm saying? Like when you go back and hear my old shit, it's definitely not my new shit, you know? So sometimes I don't want to get people to get the wrong message of me. Like, oh yeah, he's still on that bullshit, you know? Because I'm really not, man. I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to be a better example for my son and the future, just the youth and everything, you know? Like, I don't know if you've seen the post of that little girl dancing in my song, but
I did see that. Yep.
stuff like that kind of like changes my perspective a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like there's little kids listening. Like,
exactly,
message in it.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
I like that.
stuff like that.
She had a whole little dance going and everything.
Yeah, it was
like every
awesome.
time you said "put my foot in the door," she literally went her put her foot in the door.
Super dope.
Hell yeah. Now we're gonna get into the social media deep dive.
The deep dive.
The deep dive. And we actually have a deep dive this time because you know I don't think I've had anybody. We went back 8 years.
Yeah,
I don't think.
the furthest back.
Yeah, I honestly think that you're like the furthest like back, and you have the most like history that I can go back and look at. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Out of anybody that we've interviewed so far.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah.
I can tell. Yeah.
I'm glad you don't delete it all.
Yeah, right.
There's something to go back and look at.
Facts. A lot of people, so many people be deleting their shit all
Well,
the
my
time.
fans are constantly telling me not to. You know what I'm saying?
Good
So-
fans.
Good.
fans.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
First off, I want to talk about the website you got. It looks really nice and professional. And you
Appreciate
got
that.
jaymob.org.
Yep.
Org. You know, normally you only hear that with like, I don't know.
Organizations.
I don't know organizations, but like at school, whenever you went to like whenever I think high school or whatever,
Yeah.
they'd tell you to go to .org or some
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Well, .com was like 5 bands. So.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
for
Well,
that-
dude, take what you can get.
Yeah, fuck that.
.org's
I
Not that I
agree,
don't
yeah.
have it, but shit.
I understand, bro. I get
For a
that.
website?
No, fuck that. For
Yeah,
a website anywhere.
For sure.
Fuck that. So I love it because everything someone would need to find is right there.
Yep.
Like for you, literally everything. I also think it's really a vital tool that every artist should have. Like they should acquire it as soon as they can. What made you make the website / who or what did you use to make it as well?
I actually made a post one day looking for a web designer, and actually some of the people back home in Racine, they tagged this chick from Racine who was
Nice.
in school for web design, and so I reached out to her. She kind of helped me out through the whole process. It was kind of a long process, not gonna lie. It was kind of
Websites
yeah.
are difficult,
was tough.
dog.
You know, put my money into it, and I always had merch. I always wanted my own merch. I always wanted my own clothing line. So yeah, I started with that. I'm still kind of working on it. Still got some things I need to touch up on there.
Of course.
But
Always improving it. Yeah.
the stuff that I have ordered, the stickers, the beanies, and everything, yeah, they're pretty dope. People have been rocking with it, and I got physical beanies too, like back home and stuff. Constantly ordering merch.
Oh yeah, that's
How
what's
long
up.
how long have you had the website for now?
Not too long. It's been like 8 months, maybe,
8 months? Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
So still fairly new.
yeah,
Yeah.
it looks great. Like I said, so I'm happy that you have that.
Appreciate
Because I
that,
think it's
yeah.
like lead by example kind of thing. So
For sure.
everybody should have a website.
Definitely.
You really should. Then going on to YouTube, as of right now, you have 111 subscribers, 9 videos out. Well, 10, I guess now.
Yeah.
I didn't count the one you just.
Yeah.
Your oldest video from what I know, is August 25th, 2013, titled JayMob Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3.
Oh shit.
And at the end, you have a flyer saying "Free my homie J.O."
Yeah.
Who's J.O.?
He's
What
one
did
of
the
the
homie do?
dudes I told you it was the twins that
Okay.
kind of gave me my name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out him for sure.
Did he get out at all?
Oh yeah, he's out.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. We don't got a free J.O. anymore.
Yeah,
Sounds
exactly.
good. Just making sure.
For sure.
And then you also have 6 music videos now on your channel. First one goes back to April 14th, 2019 with Can't Sleep, featuring Giovanni. How was the experience of making your first music video? And the scene you guys chose looked like some sort of like abandoned hospital. What can you tell us about that?
Shit. Well, okay, so.
I mean, you were trespassing. We understand. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. We all do it.
I guess long story short,
The best music videos are trespassed.
it was actually an old tuberculosis like sanctuary type thing where they kept people way back in the day when like the Spanish flu happened or like some crazy shit in Eau Claire.
Oh, is it okay?
It was
is it
like
like
abandoned.
a history? Is it like a historical building?
Somebody was working on it one day. We were
Interesting.
driving past like looking for a spot for a music video and there was like some workers out there and we were just like, hey, we're like, would you be cool with us like coming in here and just like maybe recording some like, you know, footage, like, you know, yeah, we do music, whatever. And I think the guy was like, yeah, you got some weed?
That's what sealed you the
We were
deal.
like, all right, bet, you know what I'm saying? So we like trying to get nobody in trouble or nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You ain't got no
we came back like at night, or we came back at night, and we were like, yeah, we ain't shooting this at night. Like this is.
Is it creepy there, bro? How big is this place?
It's big as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we came back the next day, daylight, and we shot. We actually shot 2 days in a row, and it was actually the first time I ever got my hair braided too. I remember that. And we shot off my GoPro, and we literally just had a rando shoot it. Like I'm not gonna lie, we just had some dude just, like,
down the street.
hold it
Did
with
you
the
like
gimbal.
pay him at all, or
Nothing.
you didn't
No, we-
incentivize him at all? You're just like,
Gave
hey, you
him
want
some
to hold
weed.
this camera? And they were like, okay,
He was down
that
for
was
it.
all-
He was
okay.
like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
That's lucky as fuck.
Yeah.
You just
Right.
pick somebody off the street for that, Jesus.
Pretty much, bro.
Damn.
Anything we could do to get it, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, and we made it pop, and Guapo actually edited that video.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I think I saw them in the description.
Yeah.
And then I guess I was mistaken. I did have Bars 4 written down here. Your most recent music video was Bars 4 with Izdala.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shot by Boozman. How was first of all working with Boozman, and how was shooting this video compared to like shooting your first one?
That's a good question. Honestly, I didn't want to shoot that video at first, Bars 4, just because, you know, it's so long ago and it wasn't really, it's a little bit out of my character now, but like at the same time, I was like, you know what, like let's get it, you know, if we're gonna do it, you know, we gotta go hard with it. And Shades has been so ambitious lately. He's like, man, we gotta shoot, like I'll come out there now, I don't care, like, and he's paid for it, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to do the track, and it was actually my song, so I'm like, I'm not gonna say no to that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we pulled up. My homie Chirac pulled up. Shout out him, and we just got it done.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it
Didn't have
was
some random
smooth as
person
hell.
behind the camera this
Yeah.
time.
No, it's Shades this time for sure.
And then we're going to move on to your TikTok now. So far, you have 59 followers, 105 likes, and your first TikTok is you shooting an assault rifle with your song in the background. What can you tell us about this TikTok? Do you enjoy shooting your guns?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not really like too much on TikTok. I'll be honest. I don't use it that
Okay.
much.
Yeah.
I don't really use it to promote.
that.
The homie, shout out Elon though. He uses it pretty hard. He kind of put me on it. But yeah, I never really knew how to use it too much. I'm still kind of learning how to use it. But yeah, I'm a big gun head for sure.
Yeah.
I love guns.
How many guns did you say you have?
So I can't say.
Can't say
Oh,
that.
okay.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Plead the
No.
fifth. Just like your Second
Enough.
Amendment, you got the fifth. Hey, no worries, man.
We got enough.
No worries.
For
He's
sure.
got enough.
It's Wisconsin, man.
Hey, no, I
That's
feel
where
you.
we
I
Get
feel
it
you.
popping.
I feel you,
We're all
man.
hunters, yeah.
We love hunting around here, bro.
For sure.
That venison, bro. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
There's also videos you participate in MMA. What does MMA mean to you? I know you listed off a bunch of different things you do nowadays. I mean, is there a reason why you started it? Was it just like fitness or what?
Yeah, MMA changed my life for sure. Like in the recent year, I think I've been doing it since March, I believe. The homie Aztec, shout out Project Renegade. He kind of got me into it. You know, honestly, like I kind of looked at it like I don't never want to have to shoot nobody. You know, I don't never have to get on that shit. So, you know, I kind of took it as if I can protect me and my family through, you know, just self-defense and not having to like physically like take somebody out and take a life. I don't ever want to have to do that. So, you know, and I'm not really too cocky about it. You know, you can't whoop everybody, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning. I'm a beginner. But it's definitely good for the mind, body, and soul. For
Is there a certain gym you go to?
Yeah, Combat Sports Academy in Eau
Okay.
Claire. Shout out them. Yo, shout out Aztec and Seafood Justin and Blaze.
You just training, or do you want to train for an actual fight? One of these days,
We're
one of
just
these
training. There's little exhibitions that go on. I might join one day. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm just, you know, obviously I want to get good before I just, you know.
Right, just jump in. Yeah.
For sure, but definitely I'm not really ready for no cage fight. I'm not. I should have started a long time ago.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying? But
So live just black for you, Mason?
Yeah, the live went out.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. I think it's just black screen. Oh yeah, look at it. We're literally frozen on there. Okay, 1 second.
Sorry about that.
oh, you're good.
I'll stitch it together. It's not a big deal. Oh fuck. iPhones.
Professional.
No, I just don't have an iPhone.
Some after editing.
It'll be fine.
Fix that.
So you got that other one on, right?
Oh
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. The live's still going.
Resume.
Yeah.
For sure.
I
Alright,
apologize.
moving on to Instagram here.
Yes, moving on to your Instagram. As of now, you have 907 followers, 280 posts, and your first post dates back to March 14th, 2013. It's actually the same picture that you used for your first song, album cover, or song cover as well. It's you and 3 other guys, all in like red, hanging out. I don't know if it's like an expo or like you're meeting people or those are the homies or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But what can you tell us about that picture in general?
That was in the homie M1 studio,
Okay.
Clockwork ENT. That was like kind of one of the first real studios I was in. Yeah, we were just all kind of just squad up, just in there, you know, making music.
Yeah.
For sure.
And you also had pictures of you meeting Steve-O in 2016. How was that?
That was lit.
Yeah, did you just go to a show of his, or what was it?
Yeah, he had a little comedy skit in Eau Claire. Went out there and just was interested. I'm like, damn, Steve-O in Eau Claire? Like, what? Why not? It was like $40-$50. So, you know, just popped out there, something to do. Eau Claire's always got some pretty lit shit to do. So, yeah. And I always watched Jackass as a kid. Always thought that shit was
yeah.
It's a
Classic.
staple.
dope as
It's a
hell,
staple.
You know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah.
And you got to like talk to him and everything too? It was, like,
Yeah, I
meet
got a
and
little
greet?
signature on. Like, I had a hat. He signed it, whatever,
Nice.
real quick. Bought a shirt off him. That was really it. Didn't really get to network. I mean, he's not a rapper.
I don't know if that
Right,
thing.
yeah.
I don't know if that thing will ever go up in price. I don't know if this little dude will ever die. I don't think anything will ever kill Steve-O.
For
so,
sure.
Yeah,
that-
knock on wood with
knock
that
on
one.
yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah. But you also have what looks to be your first ever performance, March 26, 2017, with Throttle Plan. I don't know if this was the first one, because I know you explained it a little bit already. That was like you guys traveled. But it was pictures of you on stage and everything like that. So you don't have to mention too much since you already talked about it. But that was the social media deep dive.
Mm-hmm. For
Nice.
sure.
Now we're going to get into the next part here. Where can we expect JayMob in the future?
Madison Square Garden, baby.
Ooh,
all right.
MSG, okay.
Maybe one day. But yeah, man, just keep chasing dreams and just getting better in myself, man. Even if I, you know, people out there, even if you ain't make it, keep pushing, man. You can manifest anything. You put your mind to it, for sure.
Do you have any
That's facts.
short-term goals you got lined up here?
Short term, trying to get in better shape, man. Just my physical health. It's a big goal of mine right now. You know, I want longevity. I want to live a long life for my son and my future grandkids.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you have any long-term ones that you might set for JayMob?
Long term, yeah, man. Make it, man. I'm trying to make it big time.
Make it big
You know
time.
what I'm saying? Trying to
Fuck
get
yeah,
them
bro.
millions.
Oh,
Billions.
yeah.
Shit.
Trillion.
Next Jay-Z
Trillions,
here.
for real.
So if you could choose any artist, and I mean any artist living, to get a feature from for free, who would it be?
Any artist?
Any artist. It's always a hard one for people to choose.
Even think for a
That's
second.
crazy, man. I don't know why, but I've always wanted a feature from Snow the Product or
Oh, okay.
Cap G.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
For sure.
I like that. That's a good answer.
Like, we kind of already got the same.
Yeah,
answer, but
Madison Square Garden is
Madison
dream
for your
dream
dream
venue.
dream venue.
Yep.
Yep.
For sure.
Figured. Okay.
Definitely.
since you shouted it out right away.
Yep.
Master, he knew that. He knew it was coming up, exactly. So you are the headline of a show. Who do you pick for your 3 openers?
Anybody.
Anybody?
Anybody.
Anybody.
The
3
homies,
openers.
mainstream, whatever. Live, I guess.
That's a hard one too. Shit, there's like so many. I'm gonna say definitely Scotty Benz. Definitely Noah Estrada and Elon for sure.
Is Elon gonna be right before you then?
And I hope so. Waiting for bro.
Okay. All right.
For sure.
So as we approach the end of the show, I got one more important question to ask, and that is, why should people care about JayMob?
Why should people care about me? Cause I'm the shit. Nah, man. I'm just I'm trying to be a good influence. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to show people you can make it out. You know what I'm saying? I come from nothing, so you know, and now I'm here. So if you can come from nothing and you know, just strive for greatness, you know, you can do it. Anybody out there, you can do it.
Yeah.
For sure.
So here at the end of the show, it's been fucking awesome having you here.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's awesome
Been a
that
great
you
interview, yeah.
made the drive here, and you brought the homies with, so it's
Yeah.
an even better experience.
Shout out Northern Noise Studio 715 CWHipHop for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
If you were to rate this interview 1 out of 10, what would you rate it, and would you recommend other artists getting interviewed by us?
Definitely. You said rate you guys?
1 out of 10, whatever you
Okay.
feel is safe.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a 9.5.
Okay.
Anything you think
Sounds
we
good.
can
I'll
improve
take
on?
it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Anything you think we can improve on?
Everybody can improve on something.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You know, you guys got it going. You know what I'm saying? Definitely holler at some of my homies. I could say that could definitely be a help. Anybody, you know what I'm saying, that you could see to improve. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
just be open-minded, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where you can go ahead and it's like now it's the JayMob show. You can go ahead and promote anything you want, talk about anything you want. Maybe we missed something.
Shout out
Give
anyone
shout
out.
outs, ask us questions. Kind of take as much time as you'd like.
Shit, shout out 262, man. Shout out Racine, man. That's the main thing. Silla Boy in this bitch. Shout out Northern Noise. Shout out Studio 715. Shout out Eau Claire. Shout out all the homies, the fam. Just keep rocking with this music, man. And let's get to it, man. That's it. Let's get it.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was JayMob, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for making the drive over. It was a great
Appreciate it.
interview.
Love.
Appreciate everybody joining in the Instagram Live, or if you're listening on CW Hip Hop or on a back recording, we do appreciate it.
Sorry about the technical difficulties on the Instagram Live, by the
Yeah,
way.
we have that. We recovered. Up next, we have our interview with Dustin Warbear, July 6th. So make sure you guys are here for that. 2 Wednesdays out here. This will be going uploaded probably late Thursday or Friday, so we'll get that on Spotify, SoundCloud. Be playing on our website as well. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for making it in. Episode
Fuck yeah.
70. Appreciate it. Where can they find you one more time on social medias?
JayMob, JayMob_92 on Instagram. The Real JayMob on Snapchat. And you can simply just search me on Facebook, JayMob. Gang.
Oh yeah.
Go follow them up.
There
Follow
you
us on
go.
Facebook and Instagram. CW Hip Hop. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. bvnc9to5.
Yeah.
Garke, where can the listener find you at?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Garke Gains, GarkeGainz, and pretty much any other platform at just Garke. Prizm, where they find you.
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at prizmrap, PRIZMRAP, and you can stream my music on any streaming platform under the name Prizm.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate you tuning in.
Thank you for
Have a great
coming.
night. Yeah, thank
Sure.
you.
Have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.